is lesson 14-2, graph data using ordered pairs. You will find this lesson on page 783 up to page 786. And here are the learning objectives for today's lesson. You're going to graph points on the coordinate plane to solve real-world and mathematical problems. And you're going to solve problems with speed and accuracy. Okay, so let's analyze this problem. Graph and label the point for each ordered pair below on the grid. Then connect the points with line segments to form a shape. And what shape did you draw? So we're going to use the appropriate tools, and you can graph points on the coordinate grid and show your work. So the given are point A, the coordinate or the ordered pairs are 2 and 1. Point B, we have 5 and 1. Point C, we have 5 and 4. And point D, we have 2 and 4. So if we're going to plot these points, be sure that we need to start from the point of origin going to the x-coordinate. It means the first given from the ordered pair is always your x-coordinate, and the second pair is what we call the y-coordinate. Okay, or the second digit from the ordered pair is what we call the y-coordinate. So we have 2 and 1. So from the point of origin, I move 2 going to the right and moving up 1. So my point is here. Okay. So next is I have 5 and 1. So from the point of origin, moving to the right, I have 5. Then moving up. So my point is here. And another is 5 and 4. So going to the right 5, then move up 1, 2, 3, 4. So my point is there. Then 2 and 4, 1 and 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4. So my point is here. So if I'm going to connect all those points, so it looks like Ashley's work. Okay. So Ashley correctly uses the grid as a tool to graph and label the points. She also identifies the shape with more than one category. So she said that I drew a square, which is also a rectangle and a rhombus. On the other side, Asger correctly uses the grid as a tool to graph the points, but he does not label them. He also correctly identifies the shape, which is a square. Okay? Now, let's proceed to the essential question. How do you graph a point on a coordinate grid? So the table shows the graph of a plant over a period of several days. Graph ordered pairs to show the plant's growth. So these are the data. We have the time, which is referring to the number of days, and we have the height, which is referring to the centimeter. Some days, we have 1 day, 4 centimeter. On 3 days, we have 8 centimeters. 5 days, 10 centimeters. 7 days, 11 centimeters. And 9 days, 14 centimeters. So it's stated here, let x be the number of days. It means this time or the number of days is what we call the x-coordinate, and let y be the height of the plant in centimeters. It means this height is our y-coordinate. So the ordered pairs now that we have from this given data are, we have 1, 4, 3 and 8, 5 and 10, 7 and 11, 9 and 14. So step 1 is we're going to graph the first point, which is 1 and 4. Always remember that the first digit from the ordered pair is always your x coordinate. So from the point of origin, move 1 unit to the right. Then from that one, okay, from the point of origin, which is 0, move 1 unit to the right along the x-axis, then move 4 units up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Why 4 is there? Because in between 0 and 2 we have 1, and in between 2 and 4 we have 3. So there are 4 movements when you put the point here. okay, which is equivalent to 1 and 4. 1 is your x coordinate and 4 is your y coordinate. Okay, then after that, you're going to plot the other given numbers. What are the given other ordered pairs? So we're done here in 1 and 4 because this is 1. Okay, 2, this is 3, 4, this is 5, and so on. So the other ordered pairs are, we have 3 and 8. That's why the point is there. We have 5 and 10. We have 7 and 11. And we have 9 and 14. Okay, so plot the rest of the ordered pairs from the table and use a ruler to connect the points. So that is how to graph the given data, okay, on a coordinate grid. Next, Nathalie is graphing point P at 1, 8. Should she move to the right 8 units or up 8 units? So obviously, this is 8. 8 is on the y-axis, so units must be the answer. Why? Because the y-coordinate means the distance from the origin moving along the y-axis. Okay, so 1 is our x-axis and 8 is our y-axis. So it means we need to go up 8 units. Next, describe how to graph the point C and D. So C is your x-coordinate and D is your y-coordinate. So move C units to the right of the origin, then move D units up. In questions 3 to 6, we're going to graph each point on the grid and label it with the appropriate letter. So we have letter E, and the ordered pair is 1 and 3. So from the point of origin, we're going to move 1 to the right. So from here to 1, then 3 units going up. 1, 2, 3. So the point must be here. That is letter E. And next is 4 and 4. So from the point of origin, move to the right 4. Then from that one, we're going to move up 4 times. So the point is there. That is letter F. And we have 5 and 2. So from the point of origin, move 5 units going to the right. Then move 2 units up. So the point must be there. And we have 0 and 2. So from 0 point of origin, then 2 up, so the point must be there. So this is how to graph each point on the grid and label it with the appropriate given letter. Next, graph and label each point on the grid at the right. So we have letter J. Letter J is 2, 6. So we have 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the point is there. And this must be letter J. Another is number 8, letter K, 6, 2. So from the point of origin, move to the right 6 units, then 2 up, 1 and 2. So this must be letter K. Okay, then 4, 5. From the point of origin, 4 movements going to the right, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going up. So that is letter L. Now, pause the video and do it by yourself. Now, check your answer. This is the answer. So this is the correct plotted points based on the given, and this is how to graph and label each point on the grid at the right. Okay, so let's proceed to the next one. Mathematical practices and problem solving. So how is graphing 0, 2 different from graphing 2 and 0? So for 0 and 2, you move 2 units along the y-axis. But for 2 and 0, you move 2 units along the x-axis. In question number 20, Shane took a test that had a total of 21 items, and he got about 3/4 of the items correct. About how many items did he get correct? So the correct answer is 50. Why? Because we just simply get the 3/4 of 21. What is 3/4 of 21? It means 3/4 multiplied by 21 over 1. So 21 multiplied by 3, this becomes 63 over 4. And when we simplify 63 divided by 4, that is 1, and this is 4. 6 minus 4 is 2, and bring down 3. 23 divided 4 is 5, and this must be 20, and there is a remainder which is 3. So about means estimation. So the answer is about 15 items. Okay? So let's proceed to the next question. Point C is located at 10 and 3, and point D is located at 4 and 3. What is the horizontal distance between the 2 points? So 6 units. Subtract the x-coordinate, which is 10. The x-coordinate here on the first given ordered pair is 10. We just simply subtract to 4, which is the x-coordinate on the second pair, ordered pair, to get the horizontal distance between the 2 points. So we just simply subtract 10 minus 4, so the answer is equivalent to 6. Next, question number 22. Laurel buys 3 balls of yarn. Each ball of yarn costs $4.75. So she also buys 2 pairs of knitting needles. So each pair costs $5.75. So she pays for her purchase with 2 $20 bills. What is her change? So as you can see here, 4.75, and that is having a total of 3 balls. So each ball is 4.75. So 4.75 multiplied by 3. Okay, and the other one is 2 pairs of knitting needles, and each pair is equivalent to 5.75. So we just simply multiply 5.75 multiplied by 2. And how much money does she have? Okay, so 2 $20 bills, and the 2 $20 bills is equivalent to $40. Now, what is the total amount of money that she needs to pay? Okay, so let me continue. We have 4.75 multiplied by 3. So 4.75 multiplied by 3 is equivalent to $14.25. And 5.75 multiplied by 2, that is equivalent to $11.5. So if you're going to add $11.5 and $14.25, the total is equivalent to $25.75. And she pays for her purchase with $220. So what is her change? So we just simply subtract $40, subtract 25.75. So from $40, we need to subtract the total amount of the total amount of money that she needs to pay, which is equivalent to 25.75. So the answer is equivalent to $14.25. Question number 23. Graph the points below on the grid at the right. So we have 2, 4. The first ordered pair is 2, 4, and we're going to plot that one using the given, which is point A. So 2, 4 from the point of origin, move to the right twice, or two movements, okay, or 2 units. Then from that one, going up 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the point must be there. And letter B, and this is letter A, okay? And letter B is 1 and 2, so 1 going to the right and 2 up, so it should be here, so that is letter B. And letter C is 2 and 0, so 2 and 0 must be here, so that is letter C. And letter D is 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, then 0, okay? 2, 0 and 3, 0 must be here, okay? So that is letter D. And we have 4, 2 from the point of origin, 4 movements going to the right, then 2 movements up, so this is letter E. And the other one is letter F, which is 3, 4 3 going to the right, and 4 going up, so that is letter F. Okay, so the answer is this one. If you're going to connect all the points, okay, so this is the shape that you're going to find out from that given points. Okay, now Alejandro wants to connect the points to form a shape, and what would be the most appropriate tool for him to use? So use the tool to connect the points. So the simple answer is a ruler or other object with a straight edge. Those are the sample appropriate tool that we're going to use to connect the points given from the coordinate grid. Question number 25. Leah draws a map of her neighborhood on a coordinate grid. Her map shows the school at letter S, which is 1 and 6, her house at letter H, which is 4 and 3 as an ordered pair, and the library at L, 7 and 2. So graph and label each location on the grid at the right. So always remember that the first one is your x coordinate and the second one is your y coordinate. So from the point of origin, move 1, then 6 going up, so this is your letter S. And the other one is letter H, which is 4 going to the right, and 3 up, so your point must be here, which is letter H. Then letter L, which is 7, 2, so 7 going to the right, then 2 up, so this must be your letter. Question number 25. Leah draws a map of her neighborhood on a coordinate grid. Her map shows the school at letter S, which is 1 and 6, her house at letter H, which is 4 and 3 as an ordered pair, and the library at L, 7 and 2. So graph and label each location on the grid at the right. So always remember that the first one is your x coordinate and the second one is your y coordinate. So from the point of origin, move 1, then 6 going up, so this is your letter S. And the other one is letter H, which is 4 going to the right, and 3 up, so your point must be here, which is letter H. Then letter L, which is 7, 2, so 7 going to the right, then 2 up, so this must be your letter L. So that could be the answer.